Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout 4. So, we just got to the Institute. We just came over here last time and then we decided we'd go to sleep for the night. So, I haven't talked to anybody here except for Father. And now we have to do everything. Let me just change that real quick. There you go. I want to see everything. Everything.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you got.
So, in particular, I need... What is a clean room suit? Okay. 2 endurance. Interesting. A plasma with increased fire rate. Might be interesting. But no, I'm really happy with my current loadout. This infused radium rifle, it hits really hard, and I don't know. I'm not seeing a good upgrade from that. Maybe when we get to the DLC, one of the DLC weapons will be good. But at the moment, I'm quite pleased. Plus 5 action point regeneration. That's pretty solid. Right arm. What's my right arm? My right arm is nothing. It's just 16-16 combat. Sure. Sure, I'll take that. We need purified water. And nothing else. So, what do we have to give up? Some right away. Bunch of stim packs. I don't know why I'm holding these, probably by mistake. I don't know why I have these. I probably thought I could deconstruct them for like lead or something. We haven't used 10mm. I haven't been throwing it away yet, but I think we will. I think we're gonna throw away the 10mm. Sure. Oh wait, we
Hey
can
there.
of course we can
Welcome.
sell our
Do you require additional supplies?
yeah.
I've got a few minutes.
We can sell our old one. The right arm. Yeah, we haven't done that well in terms of legendary armor. We've gotten lots of legendary weapons, most of which are useless, but legendary armor is not so much.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
So if I recall right, everything in the Institute has there's tons of aluminum things everywhere. And isn't it all pretty and shiny? I like it. This is nothing. Oh no, there's a door. See, all of these have aluminum. Hello, Katie. Thanks for watching. So we got sent in here by Virgil to go ahead and find the cure for his unfortunate condition. We'll see what we can do. There's something in here. Not quite sure what.
Yes.
Ooh, is that blood or is it rust? I think it's just rust. Ah, turrets. We have crits built up. We're good on crits. That sounded like it was right there. No, we're good. Novice locked. Spree. Okay. So named is a little like spree. So it's like named. Pride is like named and like spreed.
I'm in.
There you go. Whoops. Sounds like a synth walking around. Oh, an assaultron. That's much worse. Oh, we're not in our armor. That's Oh, hey, green paint. This might be the best green paint to use for the wall. Is that a dead cat? Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Could have passed on that.
Nice.
Black Institute lab coat. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. Well, there's another one right there, so never mind.
Lock's really strong.
Ooh. That's mildly disquieting. Walk in and see children's toys.
Sweet.
Aha! And a super mutant with children's toys and a dead cat. There was nothing good going on here. I was a little creeped out there, but that's okay. By this thing. Oh! How did you not see me? Terrible.
Gotta find the terminal.
Gru. It's like Gru. Over is like Gru. Boom is not like Gru. Or over. Aged is like Gru. And over. There's only one left, so must be shed. Is that a glowing one, maybe? A light? Ooh.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Somber.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board: exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
There's the serum. Okay, but let's listen to this. Were they gonna expose me to it?
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, This is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Let's read what's on this. Subject status. Male in mid-30s, poor overall health, consistent with standard results. Discarded. Female. Rapid decline in physical condition, deceased. Mental acuity charting slightly higher than average, tagged but discarded. Rapid decline in mental capacity, anomalous physical results. Post-submersion results is what these are called. Aggression far above normal. Subject unintentionally terminated during Incident 5. Data should be culled from future reports. Unintentionally terminated, yeah. So, I guess I thought you never see female superimmunes. I guess I thought there weren't any. Maybe there are, and they're just indistinguishable from the men. Latest round of testing complete. Results are all within expected parameters. Informed Dr. Zimmer directly, as he had ordered the test personally. He seemed annoyed with the results, unsure what he was looking for. He declined to specify why he wanted the test run to begin with. I have officially assumed the lead role in the project after Dr. Siverson's passing. Latest round of subjects shows similar results to previous tests run over last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic organs continue to perform well. The necessity of further tests is unexplained. Nothing new, always the same. Have entered formal complaint with Directorate. These tests are not bringing in any valuable information. The Organics project was spun off decades ago. Why do we insist on continuing this? All inquiries about this project should now go straight to the Director. The lab will be offline until further notice. Interesting. Don't know what was going on here. Don't think Virgil knows what's going on here either. Is this thing the same as that thing? I think it is. It's the same asset. It's just one's enlarged. Well, that was nothing. I thought that would be like a big thing.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
They're my level. Hello?
I'm sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
It's great to have you here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you
Oh
here.
wait, no. Let's switch back to our sexy clothes.
Here, Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay. Carlin.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Doc?
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting.
The
but
lighting
now
here is
simply
weird.
isn't the time.
Ooh, working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I sock you in the jaw.
What? Now, just a moment. There's no need to get angry. If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then I'll offer it. So nice talking to you. Goodbye.
That's right, gotta show him who's boss. Or something.
You're here. Glad you made it.
I'm not gonna read all of the terminals. That would just be boring. Are you special? No, you're just a random courser.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been
We're all looking forward to working
That is
with you.
correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division.
Excuse
In the
me,
meantime,
I've got reports
please
to
feel
deliver.
free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. Father's a great man. You
Hey
must be
there.
very proud.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
Let's see what you have.
He has nothing. He has absolutely nothing he can give me.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
In
What is
case
she
anyone
even
didn't
testing?
mention
Nothing.
it, quiet
At this
time
point,
runs
she's just
from
doing
10
it for fun.
PM to 6 a.m.
Doctor?
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures, and the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
Well, that was productive.
Words any former soldier can appreciate.
A woman who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition here. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care, then.
Made a friend there. Did they just leave? I think they might have just walked out.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5...
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Ooh, some 3-leg grenades. Is it working?
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Hello.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
What are you working on?
There's no getting rid of you, is there? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why
It's the dress.
So damn selfish. All those innocent people up there. Yet we hide down here and insulate our... It's not right. I'll make my way back. Tell whoever sent you that they've... Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us.
Right.
Yeah.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Vinay has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
So the guy we needed to talk to left. He went up there, apparently. Must be nighttime? Maybe?
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial, then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Well, that's pleasant.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there. How about you take some time to get comfortable? In the meantime, we'll do that check. Take care of yourself.
Uh-huh.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
You didn't give me a house. Where do I live?
Scanning.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
So much stuff here.
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions.
I suppose that's
It's
fair.
nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
This makes me really want for the next season of Westworld.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Excuse me.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. I guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Charmed.
Carry on, ma'am.
So much research, so little time.
All right.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
So, have we already been in robotics? I don't think we have. It's not giving me a quest marker though, so.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
There's so much stuff here, I could just spend hours and hours going about. Hello, Christopher. You enjoying the Factorio?
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Misperception.
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely. I'm buying in on this.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. Over the years, when necessary, we can tap into...
I know exactly how that feels.
Advanced Systems is always working on... It's a good thing to...
Something's not right with that boy.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Okay, we just need to find a terminal somewhere. There seem to be these all over the place. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Just as
There's
you
one.
gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
All right.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
So the whole point of coming here was that now that we have the Institute, we can fast travel to it from anywhere. And we can fast travel from the Institute back to the CIT ruins.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Father is no Anthony Hopkins.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay, but before we leave the Institute... Oh dear. That was further than I thought we were. Before we leave the Institute, they did tell me to go back to Biosciences and see if there was a quest they wanted me to do. Probably not at this time of night. Probably will have to wait till morning. Maybe though.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Yeah, this guy.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Clayton.
Anything I can help you with?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his...
Oh.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Isaac.
Well, if it isn't our visitor. Some time ago, he's been field testing a variety of genetically... Take this packet of... Be careful with these. Hopefully you can manage.
Don't patronize me, pencil neck.
I meant... Now listen closely, because this... When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you... Also, you must be discreet.
And if your synth has been compromised?
Then you'll have to improvise. You see.
Sure.
Now hurry on to war.
Okay. So, I think we will leave. Let's see, let's make sure. You cannot fast travel to it now. You can only fast travel to the CIT ruins. Oh, I have to admit, after the Institute, this place seems really drab and gray. So we got a new piece of gear.
Casa del Deacon.
Don't need that. But this Mark III synth right arm, you can make that a little better. It's stabilized right now. Sight sway. Deep pocketed. +10 carry weight. And we'll rename that. I have to talk to Preston, don't I? I think I have a quest to turn back into you. For someone or other.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns.
Ah.
She's something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need her. In the meantime...
Hi.
Is there something you need?
I guess not. Okay. That's plenty of food for a while. I think we might need to get some more purified water. Let's see. Do we have any just here? One. Now we need more than that. Find some bottles. Don't need that much. I'm thinking it's time to go to Bar Harbor. So yeah, let's at least run north. Okay, we can do Parsons on the way. We'll do Parsons, get the Charisma bobblehead on the way, and then we'll go to Far Harbor. The Brotherhood wants us to clear the bowling alley there. Guys. Kate, get up.
Ready to head back out?
Let's see what event we got over here. Sounds like Gunners and Brotherhood and Supermutants. No, Ghouls and much lower ranked people. Scavengers, perhaps? They got wrecked, so. No, they were Brotherhood people. They just didn't do very well. Sorry, Initiate. Okay, I don't want to walk all the way there. We will. Oh, I should be in my armor, of course. Oh, I don't need all these relay grenades. Let's just drop them all. Bits of space. Then 20 cents disappear. I think we have the fast travel location for Parsons already. That'll be convenient. We're putting points into Hacker. Let's go Charisma. Because why not? You know, I wouldn't mind some passive radiation resistance. There's a thought. I don't think any of our armor is rad resistant. But oh well. Okay, take me up to... It's right here. We didn't get it. Well, Lynn Woods is close enough.
Glad to have you aboard, man. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, ma'am.
I must be getting a bonus to the damage this does from my perks. That one already has exploded. Because those cars are just popping. Got something. Maybe something was damaged in an explosion. I don't know. So this is tons of super mutants, if I recall right. But we already missed the part where they are. They're mostly back that way. This is also super mutants. But apparently they didn't spawn in time for me to shoot them.
Setting her down at the target location.
So we are no longer interested in picking up armor up. Jack, what are you doing there?
Not good enough, sadly.
I think he must have spawned in behind me.
From there we can see how bad things really are.
We're no longer interested in picking anything that's not 38. So normally I grab those shotgun shells, and maybe I still should. No. We'll grab stim packs.
Okay, stick close, follow
my orders,
and
45.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Or better. Fusion cells are so cheap. They're so light. I broke that fast. We don't need to pick up these guns because they weren't technically loaded.
Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
Only opens with a key.
I can't believe this is gonna be worth the trouble. Look at this place. Nothing but dust.
They've got actually some health gem.
Tired yet?
Legendary somewhere.
Aw, man, come back! I was having fun. Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
No sign of him now. Come on now, rookie!
Come on. Jack, you're kind of right in my way. Be more considerate. Ghoul Slayer's medal.
Locked tight.
There's clearly a roach there, man. It's not talking to me. I thought he'd be talking to me.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet,
Perfect.
but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
You sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
I just need to rest here a minute. Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
I just want to turn some of these off. The antiseptic, fiberglass, we don't need to collect more of that. Ballistic fiber, we don't really need to collect more than that. We already have our fiber weave, ballistic weave. Yeah, we don't really need much.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
Go for it, man. Dude, go. It's your own fault, man.
Who's there?
This is my property. You are trespassing.
I think they got gooed. We take like no damage anymore. It's a little silly. I wonder.
What a mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
Level 1 raiders.
out! Time's
We
up!
don't have time for this! You hear that?
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Nothing there now.
Nothing there now.
I'll find you!
I think Jack just shot me.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Come on out! I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. For God's sake!
Jack, I thought you had me. Don't see many Chinese officer swords.
More of them?
You no longer need aluminum. Aluminium.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Bye. How much HP do we have right now? 500. 500 HP. We're still missing a few key bobbleheads, like luck. Do we have endurance? I don't think so.
Kill everyone you see.
Don't have the key.
Hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
All those assholes upstairs and they still can't stop these clowns from barging in here? Come on, damn you, get that door open.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
For some reason.
You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Damn you!
I'll be happy to show you how to get more of the serum as soon as you let me out of here. That's right. You need to shut down the
I'm opening
containment
the main
field in
door.
order to
Hurry!
open it.
The Abremlin's coming!
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your conceit. I can feel my strength returning.
Ooh, that's a lot of serum. Okay.
I will finally be free.
So I was thinking that we'd end up having to let him free to get more serum.
It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to
But there's
stop
even
him.
more here.
Don't listen to
Perfect.
He's
Nice.
the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
Yes! Now set the other 3 generators and I can end this.
Where are they? There. Sorry.
Set the last generator and I can end this. I think there's still time. That's it. Don't worry. Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! You'd fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
It's suit. 2 charisma, but it weighs 3.
There we go.
Permanently inflict extra limb damage. Not that useful.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
It was the only option left.
I hope you're right. I think this time I really was close to finding a way to cure him. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
You don't need me anymore.
No. Without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
He comes off as somewhat more sympathetic than you'd think. We've got a lot of stuff we can just crop. We don't need all those grenades. They're so heavy. Not where we're going. Well, good deal. Another bobblehead down. And I think we got part of a level in there too. And it took about 100 of... That's a really weird pose to let to die in. Hello? Let's try using our 38 for a bit. Look at that pose. We used up 100 of our 45 ammo. Where is it telling me to go? Synth retention. No. We want to go to Far Harbor. Oh, it's still telling me to talk to Ellie. But this will tell me the direction to go. Leaves are twitching. Means there's a storm coming. Just a regular storm though. Good. Hello? Random legendary raider. Coastal Cottage. The nearest settlement to the DLC. Poisoner's harpoon gun. Harpoon gun? That hits really hard. And does a little bit of poison damage. I'm assuming that counts as like a heavy gun, perhaps? That's our first harpoon gun we've seen. We are getting close to the DLC. Is that a person right there? It is, that's two people right there. What do we have as our throwable right now? Grenade. So if I recall, this is like a really dangerous part of the map. There's like lots of death claws and bears. It's really dark though. So this is weird, but I find myself having an urge to play through Mad Max again. We just beat that game like 6 months ago. It was really fun. It was really fun, but hey Stash, your people are too rude for me. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yes? Hands were...
Anyway, I don't know. It's just, it was a really fun game. I wish there was more games like that. I cannot go that way. I have to go further east first. Okay. Someone's nearby. There's nothing here. I think we must have somehow gone past the place that was dangerous. Yeah, probably if we come along that way, would have been a problem. But as is...
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need...
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I heard the shouting. You sound like you need help.
A good Samaritan? Fine. I'm out of options anyway, if you want to hear about it. My daughter is missing. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Give me money.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
Or an entire DLC?
If she went far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree.
But Kenji, maybe
Tell me about this.
I remember. We're pretty isolated.
I'd like to know more about...
My daughter is... But why?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
Okay. I can't help but grab the Wonder Glue. You ever get locked out of the safe? The answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them.
Far Harbor.
Have you finished your investigation?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system. A final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something
wow,
more
that was
when
really...
Kasumi is safely back home.
He was quick to give me that money. Interesting. They want me to go and tell people about the refuge? No, it would take forever to come back. I don't know how boats work, but I think this little bit here is cool. I like how if you jump in the boat, you get pushed back. You don't maintain your momentum. Hello?
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
Weapons are what's gonna win us back our island. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful!
Just throw you right into it.
People on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off! If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Defend yourselves!
Legendary Gulper.
Still in one piece.
It's over.
Eyes on the fog.
Anglers. Don't worry, guys. I'm on this.
Clear.
He picked a hell of a day to visit.
The hull took a battering. To be sure. But she would.
There was like a couple legendaries out there. Let's make sure we get them. Poisoner's synth right arm. Not so useful. We're gonna get so irradiated.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Sounds like you should deal with the Children of Adam. Permanently.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannon.
There, she runs away. Going to bed?
Captain?
I hope the harbor's being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
You know of anyone?
It's never easy to ask anyone on this island, but I've got a responsibility.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If you're up to it, I wouldn't ask...
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
All right. I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water...
Everything's stealing. We gotta be careful.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Excuse me.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Ooh, his neck does not look right. His head looks too small. Ooh, something was wrong there.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Let's trade.
Here's what I got.
So this is the first time we want to get by this 45-70 caliber ammo. It's twice as heavy as 45 rounds, but sure, we'll grab some whenever it's available. It also has harpoons, which are really heavy. 5 of these, one weight. Okay. Oh, wait, what shipments does he have? He has shipments of rubber, concrete, ceramic, lots of things we don't need. Fried fog crawler. Damage resistance increases in bad weather. Use fall damage. Interesting. Or wolf ribs. Small accuracy bonus and night vision. Recon Marine helmet. Agi perception. Otherwise not very good. Not anywhere near as good as our Trilby helmet. Our Trilby hat. He doesn't have any leaded stuff. How annoying. Okay. Heat hook is something new. I think that's an unarmed weapon. Lever action rifles are again new, but we've seen a few of them before. Harpoon gun, we've seen exactly one other. Nah, he's got nothing really good. So we can sell that legendary harpoon gun and a few other things to just max out his. To steal all his caps. Okay.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Excuse me.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait, no. It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre's my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad, but I'll be watching.
Let's take a look.
Use the mysterious serum. Probably I could improvise a treatment so it'll work just as well.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre.
Teddy.
You here for doctoring? Welcome to my clinic. You need anything?
A reward or anything?
I know a few things about medicine.
You say, what? But I'll be what?
Andre.
Everywhere. It's coming.
Okay, well.
Oh.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
Hello?
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor.
Alright.
Sounds interesting.
I thought
I don't really want to hear it.
My family. It was the island. With the string.
Let me guess.
Now, Petey. He was anyone, of course.
Those cool.
Good.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the
Thinking you can take me. But everyone's got to sleep. Make things right quick. Or else.
Shit! Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
There's still one other person.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
The Mariner.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one to...
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be... And they...
So, I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps?
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun. I can give you...
Usually they just
Heavens
offer
no,
more money.
He can't use it anymore.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock. Huh. The mainlander. Great. You helped us on Mariner's hull, but we didn't need it. This is our island. Our fight. Not yours.
Dude, don't you want a helping hand?
Hell no. Once you start leaning on people, soon you can't walk no good on your own. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next?
It's a fair
Either us
point.
harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. But there's one exception. That is, if you meant what you said to Avery about the children of Adam. Anyone willing to put those bastards down, I'll sell my top-shelf ordnance to with a smile.
Show me what you got.
You got it.
Okay, he's got a lot of 45. Do we really need to buy any? Maybe not. Admiral's friend, harpoon gun. An instigating harpoon gun. It's pretty powerful. That hits pretty hard. As the radium rifle, which I think is unique to this place, but we have a rare one. So pole hook is the rare melee weapon, or the melee weapon for this place. Introduced here. The fish catcher, minus 40 VATS cost. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Okay, I'll look at apparel in a moment. Just ammo. Okay. So what I wouldn't mind would be, oh, he's got the what I have the weave on. I wouldn't mind leaded stuff. I'd like convert my stuff to leaded for now. So this is a combat left leg. Do you have a combat left leg? Okay. We'll do it one by one. Combat left leg. Yes, a leaded combat left leg. And then this is, I think it's combat. Yeah, it's combat. So a combat chest? Yes. This is leather. Do you have a leather? A leather arm? Yes. A synth arm. You don't have a leaded one. And where's our other leg? This one. It's a leather leg. Did we already do that one? Wait a minute. This is a metal right left arm. Leaded metal arm. There we go. Okay, wait, so we'll tear apart the other ones.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
That's not terrible, actually. Where's our thing? It's 24-24. And this is 30-30.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Oh well.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Well, what is my left leg right now? Powered.
Fresh shipment.
No.
All
left
your
leg.
medical and food needs.
Just a regular combat armor. Let's take these off then. A combat
Don't
left
let the
leg.
island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
And this will make better. Or what would be Brotherhood of Steel? Radiation resistance. Sure, I'll take that.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
This will be our new A combat left leg.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Because I'm totally willing to trade away some basic defense for more
bait shop's got everything you need.
For more radiation resistance. For now.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
I think that's the best we can do now. So we have 65 base radiation resistance. And we're having to carry around a few things. Get rid of that. Yeah, a few mods. They're a bit heavy, but that's okay. Okay, so we have a bunch of quests to do. We have the main quest, which involves talking to Longfellow. We need to do Beaver Creek Lanes. Let's do that one. One of the very early quests we got. Clear out Beaver Creek Lanes. And Quartermastery is Alderseed Days Bob. That's kind of further away.
Guns, guns, and...
Interesting music. The whole fog part of this really makes this feel like Sierra Madre. Legendary Mirelurk Hunter. Wasn't that scary? So there is a radiation resistance one, right? Yeah, but it's more endurance. Man, we don't need it.
Looks like Howard didn't make it.
Wounding boxing
I'll have to
glove.
repair the fog condensers myself.
Not terrible, actually. I can see using that. Not on my current build, but you know. I'm saying there's something right up here. I like the windmill. Let's do this. This place. I'm assuming this is ghouls? A glowing one. Yeah, it's ghouls. Legendary Feral Ghoul Reaver. And another Legendary Feral Ghoul Reaver. Oh, that was the... Oh, never mind. Quick draw radium rifle. Minus VATS cost. What do we have right now? What is it? It's plus electricity or something. Yeah, it's plus 10. Which... Oh. I could see switching over. Duelist leather left. No. More ghouls? Fog cool. It's only level 3. Where'd you come from? Did you crawl out from under somewhere? I don't know. Oh, they must have fallen from up there. Vim. Vim refresh and Vim. Vim and vigor. Hello? Maybe we just throw something up there. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was a glowing one. Report back tonight, Reese. Eventually. Eventually we will.
Chained up on the other side.
How did we get there then? Hello? Someone right there. I haven't been bowling in like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. I want to go bowling.
Got it.
Something moving. No. What I think is happening there is the sound effect plays at the same time, is linked to the animation. So if you kill them in the mid-animation, the sound effect still keeps playing. Until the animation would have completed. Oh, there's still someone in here. Oh, the striker.
There we go.
It fires bowling balls. Huh. Interesting. It sells for a lot too, 2,000. It has a great high chance of crippling legs. Modified bowling balls. And no way I can open that. Can I make more modified bowling balls? Oh, okay, so it's just a different type of mini launcher of nuclear launcher. A fat man. Okay, so Mark and I had to scrap the lane return launcher idea. Getting the wheel up to speed we wanted was just standing flat edges into the balls that threw off the balance and was ruining them. We're talking with some of the old timers, and Jacob said we should get one of them fat man catapults and use that. We talked to a guy who knew a guy that knows a guy. Got to the chase, we're out of a couple tanks of gas, but we found one at an old surplus center out in the Willywax. Not sure if it's entirely legal, but hey, we're only gonna kill pins with it, so what the hell, right? Modified bowling ball schematic learned. So first, the good news. The launcher is working. We're having trouble with the balls getting caught in the launch tube, but shaving down the polyurethane on the balls a smidge and putting a fresh coat of wax polish on it has it launching them wicked fast. The bad news is that we forgot to reduce the tension springs, and the first ball we launched flew straight through the wall of the office and stoved in a table in the dining area. Damn near took out Mr. Clark with it. Knocked him clean out of his chair. We'll have to tune the power down a bit before giving it to Thomas. Every ball he uses will have to be altered to work with the launcher, but it shouldn't be too hard to do.
Gotta record this so I don't forget later. After we closed up for the night, Matt and I split a couple of pictures while cleaning the pin setters. We got to talking about Thomas. I just can't believe he's gonna be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Oh.
And now, he ain't never gonna have the chance, to pull that perfect game he's been so close to. So it's like 2:45, and we're shooting the balls back up the return and checking the motors and all. And we get this, this really good idea. So Thomas's arms still work. So maybe we could use one of them ball returns, but hook it up to a stronger motor and mount it on a board or something. He could launch the balls out of it, and down the lane, it'd be like an awesome bowling gun.
Oh, I feel bad for the guy that lost his legs. Not you. Oops. Carrying too much. I imagine they are somewhat heavy. Well, there's still something in here. We never got up above. Two legendaries. That was I think the 5th legendary we've seen around here. Sentinel's Baton. Not necessarily in this one place, but including the ones outside the door. That was a lot of legendaries. Furious Knuckles. Furious is pretty good. On Knuckles that are really fast? That's solid. Oops. Okay, I want to try this weapon. The striker. Glowing one right there. No, that's the one we already killed. Oh well. Maybe there's no more left. No, there's something still here. It just hasn't popped on us yet. It missed. Really? Ooh, that does not look right. What's going off my hand there? And the balls are recoverable. That's the idea, I guess. Where was that first one we fired? Here. Interesting. I could see. I could definitely see people doing runs just with this one gun. You always have to worry about losing your balls. Anyway. Let's go back to the city just to get some weight down.
Dock and back.
So we'll put stuff in the weapon workbench. Random things that we might bring home. Someday.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna stop for the night. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Till tomorrow.